All right. I think it's going live, and it's a beautiful sunset out the window, and I wanted to talk about gratitude, but I want to mute myself so that I cannot hear myself in the speakers, or it's distracting me a lot. All right. So, yes, I wanted to talk about gratitude, and this is the topic of today's live stream. What is gratitude, and the importance of it? And can you be grateful without, for example, any cause? Can you feel gratitude as a starting point of any day and stand on it, knowing that this state is the cause of goodness surrounding you and you being the center of it? What will you need, and how much of it will you need to remain in that state of gratitude? How truly thankful are you to what balances you and brings you to that state? Are you always thankful for your own choices, even if you choose to make a mistake or learn a lesson? Are you genuinely grateful for all the difficulties that you choose to live through and experience? Many are very superficial about the purpose for which they say their next thank you. For well-mannered people, this is a sign of good manners, just one of the habits that allows one to be cultured and organically fit into the society nowadays. Many are taught to be grateful to family, friends, neighbors, starting from kindergarten, and even do some actions throughout their lives to manifest their gratitude. Gratitude, however, does have much deeper meaning to it. So, what is gratitude exactly? It's a sentiment that arises when something is beneficial or helpful to us, where we respond to it with our positive thoughts, words, actions, such as such reaction would be called gratitude. And this is how we would declare it normally is, I'm very glad that you were so helpful to me. Gratitude is a very strong feeling, the ability to appreciate something given from above by the higher powers, by fate, or just by another person. Gratitude also opens a person's heart and brings it to life. This force of light capable of defeating offense, rejection, and pride. It's capable of melting the ice of rejection and hatred. An ungrateful person will never understand what lessons fate has given him. He will be irritated, burn in the fire of rejection and resentment, and experience suffering and mental anguish. An ungrateful person will constantly lose much more in life than he gains, because sooner or later everything comes to balance, and one will always lose everything that one does not appreciate in life. Many probably heard of the word karma, good and bad. The so-called bad karma is a form of gratitude as well, believe it or not. Karma is a manifestation, feedback of universe for one's actions or inactions. Some feel karma as punishment, but this feeling is just a subjective perception and belief. It's just a mechanism of feedback where the results may be perceived as a lesson or as a bliss. If one learns to take any result with gratitude, one is likely not to repeat the same lesson repeatedly and find the necessary solutions as they become more visible when in a state of gratitude. However, if you get stuck in the fear of karma, this distances you further away from the clarity of the possible solutions. So don't fear karma. Why should we be grateful? And what should we do? First, this is the only way to appreciate and value life and everything in it. There's no any other way to appreciate. Zinedine, if I pronounce his name right, Zinedine Zidane, yes, the famous soccer player, once said, I was once sad because I had no shoes to play football with my friends, but one day I saw a man with no feet and I realized how rich I am. When you thank a person, you let them know that they have been useful and valuable to you, and you appreciate what they have done for you. When you thank fate, the universe, God, karma, or luck for something else, you make it clear to the world, that the universe and the higher powers, that all this is dear and valuable to you. The concept is unbelievably simple. When you value what you have, it speaks of your maturity and of your responsibility. Usually such a person gets even more over time, and those who don't value or don't appreciate get less and less by the law of attraction. So, how to be grateful? What are the tips on being grateful? One, before you think about how to be grateful, you need to assess and understand how grateful you are now. It's quite easy to understand this. Ungrateful people are often offended by life and are constantly upset by what happens to them. They are very rarely satisfied with themselves and often complain about injustice, that everything is not right or some of the things are not right. Number two, only observant people know how to thank. So take your eyes off the floor and look at the world around you. In it, we always have something to be grateful for, and this list is quite long. The first gratitude is gratitude for life, because without it, everything else has no meaning. As long as a person is alive, or she has if the person is alive, he or she has a chance to do a lot. One of the main meanings of human life is the acquisition of love. And where can one get love? Only while in the true state of gratitude can one accept it from the higher powers in his heart. Then life is filled with love, not from the outside, but from the inside. The highest skill is the ability to be grateful not only for good, but also for bad. From the point of view of experience and a benefit for a person, there's as much meaning in the negative as in the positive. So it would be completely wrong to deprive this side from gratitude. The difficulties provide all the conditions for our growth. Without the difficulty that, so to say, comes in our life, we learn how to overcome it. So we chose that as a step towards our own personal evolution. The gratitude to higher powers, God, the creator, universe, the power of love and gratitude frees the vital forces of a person that are shackled by destructive programs, paradigms, and beliefs. A lightness, sense of value, and joy in life appear. Any experience is obtained thanks to the freedom of choice given to a person by the Creator, and this is the value of life. The cognition of the world and its various manifestations through the personal experience, and it gives you the opportunity to grow and become wiser. The personal experience allows you to make a conscious choice and assert yourself in it. Spiritual freedom is a space of love. For a person who acquires these highest values in himself, gratitude is a natural response to any life experience filled with deep feelings and continuous dialogue with the Creator and the higher powers. A wise person is always grateful for the higher powers. So gratitude is really a skill. And so what do we do to improve on that skill? Of course, we need regularity. We need to thank every day for everything that has been given to us. The most effective method is to keep a gratitude diary and write down gratitude for the day. Gratitude to the world, fate, God, your loved ones, your soul. For those like myself, I don't, especially nowadays, not many people still write on paper at least. And if you really want to resort to another alternative, for example, You can practice thanking and being gracious in the mornings when waking up and in the evenings when you go to bed. Mentally thinking, and what you have to do is to define to whom and to what you are feeling gracious, and then concentrate on that feeling and forward it to the object of your gratitude. So you're mentally channeling it to what you're thinking, where your thought of the gratitude goes towards. And when you start practicing gratitude, there are so-called side effects or bonuses that open up, and I want to mention about them, what they are in this live feed. So one is genuine gratitude can heal your physical and emotional state. Emotional probably more clear than the physical, but I'll explain. And two, it can help realize your goals and desires. So it's a bit of a life hack, if you want. When you increase your inner vibration, your inner frequency to the frequency and the vibration of the feeling gracious, you push away illnesses as they are lower vibrations and no longer resonate, and therefore don't get attracted to you. You don't even need to do anything special. You just need to feel the vibration of the gratitude. And now that you know the feeling of gratitude is also a vibration, you can generate it within and automatically attract everything that will resonate with that. So all you need to do is to tune in to being thankful ahead of time for things that you want to happen. And over time, they will manifest in your life. Focus and pure intention is the key here. Let your belief in higher power, whatever it may be your guide. If you show your faith in this higher power, then it is able to give you what you want, and the best you can do is to be sincerely grateful for this. Put your comments down below this video if you have any questions, or if you want to talk in private about any key concept of gratitude. If this topic is of interest, please reach out. I'll be happy to know how you manifest your gratitude in your world, and please subscribe.